guys, we're decorating another cake today. This one is a 7-inch vanilla sponge with a mock Swiss meringue buttercream and a strawberry jam filling. Oh, and it's a hot cake, as you can see. So I'm starting out with a layer of simple syrup, of course, and then going in with my mock Swiss meringue buttercream. And because there's going to be a filling in this cake, I always like to do a dam. This just helps keep all of that jam inside, and so it's not leaking. Oh, I was supposed to say leaking. I said liking. So it's not leaking about everywhere. Oh gosh, the sight of jam actually knocks me sick. It reminds me of, I'm not gonna say what because we're talking about food, Jane. Let's not be disgusting. Anyway, here I'm just trimming the sides of my cake so that it's nice and straight for my white chocolate ganache. I actually had some left over from when I was taking pictures for the ebook, so that worked out perfectly for me. But look how good it looks, guys. I actually like to work with a ganache that's a little bit more on the runnier side because it just gives me a little more time to work with it and it spreads a lot easier onto the cake. The recipe for the simple syrup, buttercream and white chocolate ganache is all in my ebook, which is available for pre-order. Also guys, I am kind of shocked at how many people have pre-ordered already. Like, this is crazy. I'm so excited for all of you guys to read it and to feedback on what you think. But anyway, here I'm just spreading on my ganache, and as you can see, it's applying beautifully. No tears over here. But I'm just using my acrylic scraper to scrape and then filling in any gaps. Do you know what? I know it's just a crumb coat, but I have to get it perfect. Like, if it's not straight, my eyes literally twitch. But as you can see, she's perfect. Yep. I don't know if you can see that, but I poked a little hole in the top of my cake. I like to call it my burping hole, so that if the cake releases any air, it goes out through the top rather than the sides. So it just prevents any bulges or cracks. Now for the final coat, I mixed together the perfect shade of blush pink using a bunch of different colors. And I did actually include color theory and mixing custom colors in my ebook as well. So I've got you guys covered. Literally, I tried to cover as much as I could. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I find filling, stacking, crumb coating, like, that's the best bit of cake decorating for me. Like, it's the most relaxing. It's the same process over and over again. I've kind of got it down, so it's easy. Like, that's the nicest part. But decorating, it's hit and miss. Like, I love decorating, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it's stressful, especially with this design, because she gave me free reign. My customer said she wanted pink, black, boss babe vibes. What does a boss babe cake look like? Like, that could be anything. To be fair, she did send me a lot of vintage cakes as inspo, so I kind of just leaned into the vintage design. So for the ruffles, I used my 104 piping tip, and now I'm just going in with my 6B piping tip for the shells. I love me a 6B. She is literally that girl. But instead of doing a drop line like I always do, I decided to use my number 14 piping tip to pipe these swoops. It was giving vintage. Is it giving boss? I don't know, but it's very cute. And then I outlined my ruffles in black. How cute does that look? I actually saw Cake That Cardiff do this, and when I saw it, I was like, I need to do this. I need it. Do you know what I think it would look sick on? Strawberry shortcake, cottagecore vibes. I'm gonna do that. I added on some black bows because she did request bows, and then here I'm just adding these teeny tiny little hearts with dots. And then for the writing, I was literally shaking in my boots because black writing on light colored cakes is so scary. Listen, writing on cakes never gets easier. Okay, I lied. It does get easier, but it never gets less scary. Do you know what I mean? So I had to literally psych myself up, and it says, look at you turning 20 twice and beep, because she's turning 40. It took me a minute to get that, but I was like, oh, did you get it? Because 20 twice, 40. Anyway, now I'm just adding some glitter as always. And then, guys, this is why you need to leave cakes alone. The cake was beautiful as is, but I was like, it needs more black. So I added an extra pink border and then a black reverse sharp border. And I really can't tell if I ruined it or not. So chat, let me know. Did I ruin the cake? In fact, don't let me know because it's done now and I'll get upset. But this is how the cake turned out. I love it. I do love it. I didn't ruin it. What am I saying? It's gorgeous. The shade of pink, the ruffles, the black highlights, everything. It works and I'm here for it. And my customer absolutely loved it. But as always, let me know what you guys think and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, cuties.